Okay, so in this tutorial, I wanted to export the Make2D that I did a couple days ago into Illustrator and then work with it in both Illustrator and Photoshop, and also show a little bit about how it's helpful to maintain layers, to create layers when I'm modeling with my objects and surfaces, things like that, and to maintain those layers through the Make2D. So here you see I got a Make2D. Let me go right here to escape out of here. Bear with me. Got my Make2D right here on screen. And you can see it's a little, a little confusing. Sometimes what I like to do though before I export it is I can select the entire thing. I go over here to my layer properties and then display color. I can do custom and then make it black. That way I can start to get an idea of what my drawing is going to look like. I'm going to undo that because I actually like to have the layers all separated out because I like to see all that different information there. And it makes me feel more organized. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this. Type in export. And I'm going to export it to Illustrator, which has already been selected right here. Come over here. It's in the right folder, Rhino Grasshopper folder that I made. And I'm going to call it today's date, which is 2021, and then 11 for November, and then 0901. I'm going to export it. I had made this already for the tutorial. I'm just going to go ahead and replace that. Shouldn't be an issue for you. I'm going to leave it as RGB. If you are printing, sometimes it's good to switch to CMYK because those are the process colors for printing. I'm not going to print this right now, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to worry about scale because it's a perspective drawing, so scale I don't think applies here. And I don't have a viewport boundary for mine, so I'm just going to export that. Now I'm going to slide over here to Illustrator. And I'm going to open this file here. There it is with today's date. Sorry, that doesn't look like it's the right one. I don't know where we went here. Is that correct? Oh wait, hold on a second. What's going on here? Rhino and Grasshopper. Where's the file? Oh, here it is. Excuse me. It's this file right here. Obviously with today's date. Due date for my credit card bill as well. I'm gonna open that up. Okay, it's looking all right here. I'm gonna go to my document setup to make sure my page is right. Edit artboards. Before I do that, I'm gonna go to Window, and then, I'm gonna go to View, and then come down here to Rulers, and I wanna see my rulers. And it looks like it's on pixels or picas something right now. I wanna switch it to inches. Just because that's what I'm going to be more comfortable with. Switch it to inches. I like to double click this thing up here on the left just because that makes the top here 0, see? And it makes it 0 up here. So just doubling clicking right there. And yeah, now I'm going to go to File, Document Setup, edit my artboards, and it looks like I am on a 24 by 36 inch page. Okay, so don't need to do anything there, but make sure you right click up here on the rulers and then get your inches, and then you can set up your 24 by 36 page over there. Now, in this drawing, I got a bunch of lines here, and I'm not even sure if I want all of them. The first thing I'm going to do is select all of them, and I am going to make them any fill, and I'm going to make them all black. Right, so over here, have that open. And then I'm just gonna select black. Right, so all my lines right now are black. They shouldn't have any dash there, and they should. I'm gonna make them all, let's just say 0.5 for right now. Okay. My hatches have gone away, but I can actually bring them back. I'm going to select the hatch layer right now, up here at the tippy top. If I select the circle next to it, it'll select all of it. And then I can go to fill. And make that. Don't know why that's, because it's still on stroke here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that for right now, but we will have to come back to that. So, here's my drawing so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off some of the hidden lines, because I don't think I need all of them. Like the columns right here, I don't think I need the hidden lines for the columns. I'm going to switch those off. We got a bunch of details up here. I don't think I'm going to need those either, so I'm going to switch those off. So already things are getting a little bit clearer. Okay, in terms of the base, I don't really know if I'm going to need the hidden for the base either, so I'm going to shut that off. I might not even need the entire base, so we'll decide that later. Okay, and then the remaining hidden lines that I have, I am going to select those, hold down Shift, and then just select the circle next to the layer over here. That's selecting everything, right? The ones that are left on. And I'm going to make those even skinnier. I'm going to make them a 0.25. I'm going to click on stroke. I'm going to make them a dash line. I'm going to do maybe like a 2-4 or something like that. See what we get. All right, that's looking all right. Might make them, so I'm going to select them all again. What I can also do is I can just select one and then go up here, select same stroke weight, because they're all the same stroke weight. I'm going to make them a little bit thicker. I'm going to do 0.35 so I can kind of see them better. That's looking kind of nice. So there you can see it's sort of helpful to keep those layers on that way, or to use the layers, and that way you can work with them in Illustrator. I'm going to stop this right now so it doesn't get too long, and in the next tutorial we can talk about working with this file in Illustrator and Photoshop together.